with this God, you are an initiate, or you have given out yourself to this God to protect you in and out of your life or wherever you are. Anyone that takes any sharp object to attack you, that person will not. The moment you mention the name of this God, that person will use that sharp object. Married, when you're having marriage issue, when you're having traveling issues, when you're having this kind of promise and fail, you have a shop, someone also have a shop by you. Let's say I'm having a shop here, then you are also having a shop there. People will pass through my shop, they get to yours, and then they'll buy things over there. At times they'll buy the things one return before they say, hey, do you also open this shop today? Say yes. They say, oh, but I was passing, I did not, your door was closed. Yes. Do you know why?
Spiritual.
It's a spiritual attack. It's a spiritual issue.
Okay.
When land problems and whatever, we have various things that we do. If the land is there and you are still going on the land, someone is trying to take that land from you, there are some things we're going to prepare. Part of this God, part of this deity, we just prepare it very small. We show you how you're going to use it on the land. Then you see anybody that goes to the land, you see what happens to the person. Anybody, especially in your house, anybody that comes to stay in that house, that person will remain there until anyone in the house talk to the person before the person will come into him or herself, and then the person will run away. But if no one in the house talk to that person, the person will remain there.
Viewers, we welcome everybody to Kabacha TV. It's yet another time for us to bring you normal traditional teachings and the work of the gods. So in case this is your first time watching us, where you are watching is Kabacha TV, so just subscribe for us and wait for a while. You see a notification bell under your screen, just press on the bell for us. From today onwards, any video we'll be posting on the channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. We are also live on Facebook, that of TikTok. So just like the page, share the video, leave your comments or any question that you have for us, just leave it there. We are going to read through, and then all that deserve questions or answers, we shall give you all the answers to all the questions that you ask. So we have reached a stage where we have one of the great men in the house, where we are coming to have a lot of conversation with him. So within a short time, we want you to wait for us as we take our commercial break. When we return, then we'll introduce our guest, and then we'll start with the conversation. Just give us 5 minutes, we'll be back. Alright, so viewers, thank you very much for waiting for us as we went on for our commercial break. We are back now, so we are now introducing our guest, then we dive into the conversation itself. So follow me as we introduce our guest. Torgbui,
Yeah.
welcome to Kabacha TV.
Thank you once again.
Yeah. As usual, our traditional teachings and the works of the gods, those are the reasons why we are closer to you today.
Okay.
We want to take another thing from you. We want to learn something from you, just like we came the previous times. So for the benefit of the doubt, those who don't know you might be wishing to know your name, where you reside, and the things you do, so we can get into the discussion itself.
All right, thank you once again. Thank you, Kabacha crew, and my viewers at large. As you all know, and who those of you know me today, my name remains Humwa, or Sofo Achu Humali. I'm based in Kliko, and I deal with spiritual and physical issues. Okay. Yeah.
I'm very sure you deal with herbal and other.
Sure. Herbals and the work of the gods. You understand? Yeah.
Okay. So, viewers, now we are getting into the discussion itself with Torgbui Achu Humali. Okay, Torgbui.
Yeah.
In the olden days, we all know that our ancestors, or those who lived before us, work with the gods, the oracles, and then that of herbal concoction and other stuff. It is our turn now to also learn a lot from these oracles. Where we are today, which particular place are we now, and what is the name of the deity or the gods?
Thank you once again. Today we are in the temple of Anator.
Anator.
Yeah.
Who is Anator?
Anator, it's also one of the deities that's, have various kind of duties that performs in the life of all individuals or all human beings, being physical and spiritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we want to know its works, what it does really, so that maybe somebody watching has some problems that can seek for solution from me.
Thank you so much. Anator does a whole lot of work. As I told you before, being physical and spiritual.
Okay.
Let's say you're having some physical attacks. Are you getting it? When it comes to physical, when you're with this God, you are an initiate, or you have given out yourself to this God to protect you in and out of your life or wherever you are. What it does is, when you're with this God, anyone that takes any sharp object to attack you, that person would, the moment you mention the name of this God, that person will use that sharp object, either cutlery or gun or whatever he's having, to harm him or herself.
What if you forgot to mention the name of the God at that particular moment?
It's in a way that when it gets to that point, surely the spirit will surely bring its name to you yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you were sleeping before they render other attack to you, you wake up with the name of this God.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So in terms of protection, we are talking about sharp object like knife, cutlass,
yes,
gun, or any.
See, you just mentioned the name of this God Anator. When you are initiating, you mention the name, you will see wonders. Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people can bear me witness. Those that know the work of this God, they can bear me witness.
Okay.
Are you getting it? And coming to spiritual aspect of it, we have marriage. When you're having marriage issue, when you're having traveling issues, when you're having this kind of promise and fail, when you have you're working and then you're not seeing any good result, or your work is not moving on. When you come to this God, you come and pray to this God, and you vow to this God, you see whatever will come to you.
Okay.
Just come to this God, make your prayers, do whatever you have to do to this God, and then you promise the God, when truly this deity has done this for you, you come and thank him with this and that, and you see what goes on in your life. These days there's some people, even they have shops, big shops, but they're not selling. They open a shop, they'll just be there, they fold their arms like this from morning to evening. They have things in the shop that they can sell and get money, but they still be in the shop and they get stranded of money. And then at times, what even to take the money that they should get and take care of their daily activities, they don't have it. Once they have money in their room, which is the goods they have in their room, they need to sell them out and get money. At times those kind of things, they come for our own way of doing things. There's some ways of doing things that we do, and then it brings bad luck our way, but we don't know. Are you getting it? When you come to this God and you do your prayers or whatever you have to do, then all those things will be off. At times you have a shop, someone also have a shop by you. Let's say I'm having a shop here, then you are also having a shop there. People will pass through my shop, they get to yours, and then they'll buy things over there. At times they'll buy the things. When return before, they say, "Hey, do you also open this shop today?" I say, "Yes." They say, "Oh, but I was passing, I did not, your door was closed." Yes. Do you know why?
Spiritual.
It's a spiritual attack. It's a spiritual issue.
Okay.
When it comes like that, then
you selling the same product.
The same product. All that the person has bought from that shop, they're all in your shop. Maybe at times because of that, you even reduce the price of your items for things to move on, but still, those that are expensive, they go in for those ones, leaving yours. When it happens, I only know that the enemies, the evil ones, the bad spirits, are using some black cloth to cover your entrance. So whenever they're passing, they will see that your shop is being closed. They'll buy the things and return before they know you have opened the shop.
Wow.
And it's a whole lot of things happen nowadays.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
All right. To me, concerning the issue of work, as we are saying right now, some people also do say that they do get a job, they will work end of the month, they will pay them, they will see the money in their arms as they were being paid, but once they get home,
what they know where's the money for, they don't know. Thank you. I told you earlier on that we ourselves at times engage ourselves in some kind of activities that I know that there's some things we need not to be doing them with our hands. Are you getting it? When we do this kind of things with our hands, then our hands become very filthy. Are you getting it? They become very dirty in a spiritual way. You think maybe you are washing your hands every day and thinking your hand is tidy or something. No.
Okay.
It's a spiritual aspect. At times, the enemies, the bad spirits, they penetrate or they dig holes in your palms. You will not see it. You see that everything is cool.
Okay.
But spiritually, they dig hole in your palm. So whatever. At times, you can be thinking you're having money in your room. Let's say you'll be thinking you have 1,000 Ghana in your room or 1,000 Ghana in your pocket. But you go and buy one or two things. Then you be calculating by now I'll be having like 800 cedis or something in my pocket. But when you get to go through the money, you see that it's maybe just some 500 or 400. They'll be thinking, what do I use this money for? At times it will happen that the amount you use in your pocket. At times the money will be in your pocket. The exact thing that you need to use the money for, you not use it for that money, those purposes. Are you getting it? You get the money and you'll be thinking, maybe if I go today or where I'm going to, I need to buy this and that. But when you go out, then you see your people, then you start giving out the money to people like that. You start thinking you're doing something. And the long run, then I plan to buy this thing, but now the money got finished. How will I get another money again? The evil one directing, remoting, controlling your life has now pushed you to use the money recklessly. Then after using it before, you get into yourself that, oh no, this is what I've done with the money. Meanwhile, you had a plan for that money.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So all those things, when it comes to Anator, this problem will be a thing of the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mention that there are some things we do with our own lives or our hands that stop those riches or anything that should be progress in our life. Those things block them. What are some of the things you think they are the things we have been doing that are blocking or standing as a blockage for our life?
Some of our activities, as I said earlier on, has become obstacles on our way of success. Are you getting it? Those things have become obstacles on our way of success. Are you getting it? At times we at times go into abortion.
Okay.
You see, abortion is one of the major problems that we now put us into a whole lot of debt, a whole lot of misfortune that our treasures have been taken away from us.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
In terms of the abortion, we know it's only women who do abortion, but sometimes men also. How does it affect?
Yes, you a man, you got a lady pregnant. The lady is pregnant. You tell the lady you are not ready for that.
Okay.
If you're ready, why should you go into having an affair with the lady? After the lady got pregnant, you push the lady to go to abort it. Meanwhile, the lady that when it comes to that way, meaning you are the cause. Are you getting it? You are the one that caused the abortion. Are you getting it? Because maybe you did not force the lady to go in for abortion. The lady would have kept that baby and give birth. So when you do that, it means you have killed a human being. Okay. And it's a taboo before God. When you have done something like that, then you have messed up your life because you have eliminated someone's life, a precious gift from God. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So when that things happens to you, you could see a whole lot of things will be happening to your life. You think at times you even put yourself into some things. You do something before you realize what you have done is not the best. Are you getting it? So with this, you need to go under some cleansing and all that. So when you come to Anator, all those things will be a thing of the past. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
At times you'll be working all right. You have work doing all right, but how to give you promotion? They will not give you promotion. You'll be in the work, they will employ a new person, that person will come and then that person will be getting promotions. You'll be there, you that are at the company for long, you'll be there and that person will be getting promotions. They are all because of, at times it's an attack from the enemy, at times it's our own way of doing things. Are you getting it? And at times it's even from some things from our home. Are you getting it? Yet, at times it comes from our own home or house that we come from.
So when you talk about some things that come from our homes, what are those things that you think that are following us from our homes that is not making things being as we want in life?
Thank you. At times in a way that, maybe before you are giving birth, you will not know. Maybe your parents, getting pregnant has been a problem for them. Are you getting it? Before they conceived, it has been a problem for them. So they went somewhere to, to get a child, to ask for the gods or whatever to give them child. So after they have given birth, maybe they did not tell you that this is what they have gone through before giving birth to you. And at times it happens that those parents, the two of them will not be anymore before you be going through this kind of stresses. Are you getting it? Yes. So when it happens like that, meaning at times it will be like over your lifetime, at times once in a year or something, you need to be doing some donations to wherever they go before you were conceived by your parents. You need to be going there to be doing some prayers or some donations to them. So if you are not going there, those things will be a blockage in a way of chances. Okay, they will be taking your treasures away from you. Are you getting it? Because they know if they have done it for you and you're okay, you will not even watch them or even know this is the source of your wealth or something. So there will be an obstacle in the way of progress. Are you getting it? So when you come to Anator, you get rid of the exact problem that is causing misfortune in your life, and then your problems will be solved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of childbirth, sometimes I learned from my granny or my grandma. I said sometimes even the people who birthed your child at childbirth, the day the child was born, can even invert or manipulate the child or something.
Yes.
It do happen.
You mean it happens? Are you getting it? It happens. That is why even in a way of doing things, when I'm going to pour libation or something, people that live a genuine life, they're the ancestors and they are no more. They're the people that we call and pour libations for. Someone that live a reckless life or something, we will not call those kind of people and pour them libation. Meaning, does that mean we need them back in our family again? No. They did not live any exemplary life, so they cannot be.
Who left a legacy?
Yes.
Okay.
They're the good person. Are you getting it? That you need to call for. At times, that is why even at times doing outdooring, some things that we take our kids in through. Are you getting it? Or even after birth, it's not everybody that needs to be bathing your child at the infancy. Are you getting it?
Okay.
That person might possess some spirit, and bad spirit you may not know. Are you getting it? So with that person will put that spirit into that child, okay, and we're using that spirit to be, controlling the child's life over his or her lifetime. Are you getting it? So if you're someone and you're having such problems, you come here, because Anator here does with whatever the witchcraft and whatever. Are you getting it? When your life is being tormented by the enemy or the witchcraft or whatever, you just come to Anator. Those things will be a thing of the past. Okay. Witchcraft will not be, disturbing you anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in terms of doing that, what are some of the things that will be happening in somebody's life before the person can realize that this is what is happening?
Do you know sometimes, at times it happens in a way that, you may grow old and be doing business and whatever will be going on, but the way you want things to be for you, your marriage, there will be problem in your marriage. You don't have peace of mind. A woman you marry will be like controlling you all the time. Okay. Are you getting it? You don't have peace of mind. At times your own children will be tormenting you. The spirit must, so far as that spirit does not, frustrate you yourself, must pass through your wife or your kids to, destroy you. Are you getting it? That is why at times you will be wealthy, you have anything to offer your children or whatever, but they'll be living a life anyhow.
Upward lives.
Yes. At times they go take this kind of, they abuse drugs and things, and it'll be like some mad person on the street or living life anyhow. Then they say, hey, look at the child of
this rich man
or whatever.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And it's tarnishing your image. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So when you have such problems, Anator is ready to do those things for you.
Absolutely.
Are you getting it?
Right.
At times it happens that you have a child with a woman, you get married to the woman, do everything, there will not be anything, but one day the woman will just stand up and divorce you. And at times it will even happen that you give birth, the two of you give birth, but the woman will live with the children. Even bringing the children back to you become a problem. Okay. You pass any means, those children will not be brought to you. Okay. Even at times the children will not even like to, even see the face of you, the father or the mother. It's because of this kind of things. Are you getting it? So when you come to Anator and you narrate those stories to Anator will clear out those bad spirits and bring the children and wife back to you.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So our special viewers, we are having discussion with Torgbui Humali. I think he's mentioning a lot, or he's teaching us a lot. So in case there are some of the questions you were expecting me to ask those questions for you and I was not able, just pick up his number as it rose under the screen, and then just call him for your special clarification. He's the best. He's in the best position to give you all the explanations of the things that you want. So let's get back to him as we continue with the discussion. Okay. So Torgbui.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are people who worked, they get the money. Once they get the money, something tells them they have to spend that one. They have to finish with that money before they go in for another work. those one too, is it spiritually attached?
There's no good spirit that will tell you to, you have a money now, and then that spirit will tell you, spend that money recklessly, use it for anything, or give it out to people anyhow, let that money finish with another one.
But it do happen.
It happens.
Yes, you see somebody, like they might be in a group. We are going for this job. Let's take our.
You see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay, if I have the money and you are in need, are you getting it? I know you are in need and you need money for something serious. Are you getting it? If I give all that money to you, your spirit will guide me and help my spirit to get another one. Are you getting it? Okay. But not that I'll just use the money. Charlie, let's go to the beer. Let's go to beer bar. Let's go to party, and you use that money and you're thinking it will come back. Is a lie.
That's what I'm talking about. Because most at times, especially if I want to set example with those.
Master, if you are my friend or you are my something, and then you need money, let's say accidentally you fall sick or something bad happened to you, or you need money to do something very serious at that moment and don't have that money, and then if I have the money I can give it out to you, it will be a blessing for me. That money will come back in many ways. Are you getting it? But if not for that, nothing is a problem. We just feel like we just want to go out for party, we just want to chill out or something. Master, it's nonsense. That money is not coming back to you. Are you getting it? Yes. So money must be used wisely.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Absolutely.
Yes. And I want to tell you, that's a whole lot of things. When you are in a relationship and then small time, then you have a misunderstanding. At times you break up, then the lady goes or the guy goes and come back. At times they go and they don't want to come back. You try no avail. Come to Anator will solve those issues and bring your partner back to you.
Okay.
Are you getting it? And if let's say you have a relative outside, meaning like you have a relative outside or something that you have been working for or something. At times, when that person to come back, he or she send you for anything, you do any other thing for the person, and if when that person is away, you are in trouble, you're in problem. Maybe your relative or something got for sick and you ask that person for money, and that person is not really ready to help you or something. Or you need money to start up something, and that person is not ready to give her the money. Come to Anator.
Okay.
Anator will go and talk to the person. That person will give you the money as you want. Okay. Are you getting it? Or you have a relative that is somewhere that you need money from, or you need something from to better up your life, and that person is not ready to do. At times it comes from the evil one, because they know if they make that person give out the money to you, you become something great in life, which they don't want you to.
Okay.
So they must end that thing. They must make that person not to give out the money. They must make that person not to attend to you. Are you getting it? So when you come to Anator will let that person, will bring that person's mind to you. That person will give you any offer at all you want for you to move on in life, for life to bear out for you. That is it.
Okay.
And it works for these Yahoo boys too.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. How does it work for them?
Just come with the name and the picture of the client. You come. Any other donation you need to make to the deity, just make it. We just do that for you. Tie the client to Anator. Anator will bring the mind of the client to you. So anything you tell the client must observe. The client must attend to that. It must do what you want. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's continue this way. In every deity, we have 8 things that it works with. Okay. So this Anator, we saw other things around it. What are their works? What are they do?
Thank you so much. We call these sharp edged metals. We call them appear.
Okay. In the local dance.
Yes, or in the name of when it comes to Anator, we call these ones appear, and these are knives. Okay, this one fear blade, and then Sophia and all that with the knives, and cola, and these are the things that Anator works with.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
So the knife, what is its job and kasa? These ones in the knife, everything that is here, we want to know.
You in particular, you are human. Are you getting it? There's some work that you are doing. You need to get a knife or cutlass to cut some things, to do some things. Are you getting it? Are you getting it?
I'm getting it.
And at times there's a whole lot of things that you need for some specific works. Are you getting it? So Anator here knows the kind of things that people go through in life, and Anator knows the kind of instrument that he must work with for things to better up in life. Okay, so when he send Anator to go somewhere, whenever Anator think when he go with appear, things will be okay. Anator will go with appear. When Anator knows that maybe there's someone messing up with your life, and that person needs to be, punished or something. These are sticks. Sticks that Anator works with. Anator will go with these sticks. Whatever it must do with these sticks, will go. If it is knife or dagger, Anator will go with a dagger to clear that enemy for you.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So this appear and all that. That is why when Anator descends on someone, these are the things that Anator used to dance and all that, to perform the dance.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So viewers, we are still on our discussion with Torgbui Humali at Klikor. He did mention a lot of things, just like I said earlier on. Sorry. So anything that is catching up with your mind, and I'm not able to ask for you, please. Just like I said, just pick up the number and then you call him, so that whatever clarification that you need, you get it from him himself.
What is it? Let's go on. Should we go on?
23.
Should we go on?
Let's go.
Should we go on? So the same way as I told you, when you want to travel abroad or you want to travel somewhere, and then your papers and whatever has been in the custody of these customs and whatever, and they are not issuing out to you, it has been problem or whatever. Just come to Anator. When you come to Anator, you see your papers in a twinkle of an eye. Are you getting it? Or you are outside. You want to become a citizen. You need a green card. You want to become a citizen.
Okay.
But who to pass through, or whoever should be in charge to get those things ready for you? You're not getting anyone. A whole thing is messing up for you. You are there. You're not getting a good job and whatever. When you come to Anator, we're just going to consult the gods. Whatever that Anator needs to perform those things for you, Anator will just tell you that go by this, go by that, and then I can assure you,
okay,
it will surely come back to you.
So must the person come personally, or the person can be where he is?
It's not possibly all the time you come. Okay, there is some kind of things that you need to come. It's not everything that you need to come to the God before the God does the work for you or do the work for you. There's some things you can. We are working for people abroad, overseas all the time. Okay, at times it's just we needed some things. So whatever, when during consultation, when we let the deity know that you are not around, you're not in the country or whatever, whatever means we're going to pass through for the things to be established, they're going to just tell us to go by it and you get the results. Okay. Are you getting it? At times some people, they leave their partner. The partner, get to look for them wherever but they don't get them. Even they change their line or whatever. When you come to Anator, that person must be forced to call you, him or herself.
Okay. Because
yes,
when you are with the person in your own country, then the person travel. Then just after that, you are being
you have not heard about the person again. He or she is not more calling you and all that. Just come to Anator.
Okay.
Yes. It will shock you. You just have a string call and then it will shock you. To your surprise, it will be that person that you have been waiting to see or waiting to hear from long ago.
Okay.
Yes.
One of the things that people are going through right now in the country is the act of those langards. Langards has been a major problem now in Ghana or in the world at large. Yeah. Where someone will buy his or her land, before you go, somebody else is on the land with land guards claiming that land are for him or is for him. How will you help those people to solve those issues?
When you are going through such problems, land problems or whatever, we have various things that we do. Are you getting it? If the land is there and you are still going on the land and someone is trying to take that land from you, there are some things we're going to prepare. Okay? Part of this God, part of this deity, we just prepare it very small. We show you how you're going to use it on the land. Then you see anybody that goes to the land, you see what happens to the person. Yes.
What will be that thing that will happen?
It happens at times that the person will step on the land and the person will collapse on his own. When it happens to 2, 3, 4 people, they'll get to realize that there's something. Yes. And we have something about Anator that when you move for you bury in your house or your land or whatever. Anybody, especially in your house, anybody that comes to stay in that house, that person will remain there until anyone in the house talk to the person before the person will come into him or herself, and then the person will run away. But if no one in the house talk to that person, the person will remain there you can call the police or whoever to come and arrest that person.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And then.
And the same way, if you have that kind of thing in your house, and anybody with a bad spirit having a bad intention coming into the house to do something for you, it will shock you. That person will step into the house, then you see blood will be oozing out of the person. The person will be shitting blood.
Oh
yes.
Wow.
Yes. Let me be frank with you. The person will be passing out blood.
Then you that you are in the house, you know that.
You know this is what is happening because you know what you have done. Okay. It does it work in so many means. Are you getting it? The person can steal something, and the person will remain there to the next day you see the person. So if you want to see the person, like that, don't even talk to the person. Just be passing by. You can go out, call the police to come and arrest. That is all.
Okay.
Are you getting it? It happens in a way that the person is having some bad spirit trying to come and do something bad in the house and leave or something. This God will catch the person. The person will be there and then be shitting blood. Blood will be passing out from the person.
Can Anator also explain dreams?
Dreams, like
when someone sleep and dream. I dreamt this way. I dreamt that way. That somebody is chasing me, or I was picking snakes.
Yes, those kind of things. When you have those kind of things, when you consult the deity about the dream you had, this God is going to tell you this is what
it means.
It means it's a good luck or it's a bad luck. But before you achieve this luck, do this. Or the bad dream. For that bad dream not to happen in your life or cause any harm to you, do this for those kind of bad things to bypass you.
Does dreams shows in reality?
Sure, dreams do work a lot.
Really?
Yeah, dreams. And there's some people in life when they have dream, just like some people that when they have dream, it doesn't come to pass. At times they come to pass, but it will take a longer period.
Okay.
But there's some people when they say the thing today, that very day the thing will happen, or the next day the thing will happen. That is it.
We also have people when they dream now. When they dream today, within a couple of seconds, they forget
that one. If yes, anybody needs to have dreams. So when you have a dream and you don't forget, then you know something bad is happening in your life. When you are over to sleep, whilst you are sleeping, there's some spirit controlling your life. There's some spirit tormenting your life. That is why you don't have a dream and you forget. No one is supposed to have dream and you forget.
A lot of people.
Yes, when you have a dream and you are forgetting, you have a dream then you forget. When you have a dream you forget, then you know an enemy is controlling your life. An enemy is using you to do something.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Because such dreams, when you have such dreams, meaning a bad spirit, a witchcraft or whatever, is using your spirit to go out to do something at work. Are you getting it? So those dreams that you are having, you are thinking it's a normal dream. It's not a normal dream. All that the spirit has used your body to do or your spirit to do is what you are seeing as dream. So the moment you wake up, you not remember again.
You not realize
because it's a spiritual issue, so you not remember again. Because when you remember, you know there's something bad is happening. Are you getting it? But when you have a normal dream, you need to wake up and have everything in your head to narrate. But when you have a dream and you forget, you don't remember, then you know a spirit is using you to do something bad out there whilst you are asleep.
So can a spirit turn itself into my image to do awkward things?
Yes, a spirit can use me, show my face to you, do some bad things. You be thinking I am the one trying to torment your life. Are you getting it?
Okay.
And this kind of things is causing a whole lot of misunderstanding, a whole lot of fight, and then those kind of things between people. Are you getting it? Because when you see me in your dream today, tomorrow you see me in your dream, the third day you see me in your dream, then you see me as evil.
Okay.
Are you getting it? You see me as evil, trying to torment your life or destroy your life. For that matter, you also not talk to me, or some whole lot of things will be happening. Maybe you might be passing on some silly comments around, and people might hear that and tell me. Then I confront you from there.
It becomes a
fight.
lot of things.
Fight has started. Are you getting it? Yes, that is how things are happening.
Alright, so when things happen like that, what's the first solution we have to do?
When those kind of things is happening, and you know where you can find solution like Anator, you just come to the temple of Anator, or you just call whatever we are to do for those things to be sorted out for you. We'll do it. When you're having a dream and you're forgetting, I'm telling you today, when you have a dream and you forget, then some bad spirit is using your spirit to work at night once you are asleep. Okay. So let's consult your soul through Anator. Whatever the thing is, we just the doctor will let you know. Whatever thing you have to do for those things to stop, you just get it.
Okay. Okay, so after you, let me say I'm the one facing the problem. I came to Anator, and then Anator told me this is the problem and this is the way out.
Yeah.
How many range of days or an ultimatum will tell you that you have to do this special cleansing within 1 week or 2 days or 3 days? How many days? Or
those kind of, when they give days or they're specific with some period, it because of the gravity of the thing happening in your life.
Okay.
Are you getting it? When you come to God, you consult and God give you a deal like that, meaning what is happening to you or what is coming to happen to you is just at the corner.
It's closer.
It's approaching you. It's almost there. It's closer to you. Are you getting it? So you must do it fast. Are you getting it? That is why the God will give you within 3 days. Try to do that, or make sure you do this for you to have peace or to live.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Because
but when it's something that has just started, is not closer, time will not be given out to you. So when you're someone, you go to consult or something and they give you a time that do this within this range of time, then you know what is the bad thing that is coming to you is almost at your door. Are you getting it? Yes.
Because the reason why I asked this question is I want to refer to Ifa, because I know that in the terms of Ifa's own, when you consult the Ifa and the Ifa told you this is the problem, Ifa will give you a range of days to do your cleansing and other stuff, or the product you need for all those things and bring them. When that day comes or ends and you didn't do it, then it means you have to come back again and come and consult Ifa the second time.
Yes.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it happens. Ifa, it's work with Chechula 17 days. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Are you getting it? That is Ifa. Ifa works with that. Are you getting it? So the Ifa is looking into within that 17 days or the 17 days that has passed, what happened to you or what is coming to happen to you within the next 17 days. Are you getting it? So when it happens like that and you tell you and you don't do it at that time, then you need to consult again. But when you do it at that time, you're going to use that to cover up for a longer period. It's not going to use it or work for you within 17 days. But it's just looking into the 17 days. Okay? So when you do that sacrifice, whatever is going to happen to you over a lifetime, a friend is going to cover up those things for you.
Okay.
That is how it is. Are you getting it? But when you come to the gods, when the thing is happening today, the God will tell you it's happening today.
Then you need to solve it.
Yes.
What if the person has come and the person is not ready? Maybe the person just want to come and consult first for the next day or some other time before he comes to come and perform.
Yeah, sure. That is why when it's something like this that is going to bring will affect your life. Maybe you losing your life or something. The gods will tell you this is what is happening. Are you getting it? And if you don't have money or you're not ready for those things or you don't have money to do those things at that time, you just appeal to the God that I don't have money to do this at this time. What else can I do? And the God will tell you, okay, fine, then do this.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Do this so that they'll stop that thing from happening for you through you, so that when you get the money at this time, then you do that. You do what you're supposed to do.
Wonderful.
Yes, because no matter what, either you have money or not, the God needs to sort your problems for you.
Of course.
Are you getting it? So that time, when the thing that they ask you to do, if you don't have that money at that time, what either means they need to protect you. Is the ability to protect every human being, every living thing on earth. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for this clarification. I really understand it, because a whole lot has been happening. So if you don't understand it, you will wait till your problem come and you can't solve all those questions, the problems. That's why. Okay, so viewers, this is Torgbui Humali Achu of Kliko. With all you need to know from him is what he has poured out. In case there are more that you wanted to ask and I was not able to ask for you, please just pick up the number under the screen and then call him. Then you get your clarification that you want, because he is in the best position to do that for you. So in case today is the first time you are watching us, we are watching is Kabacha TV. So we'd like you to subscribe for us. Then you wait for a while, the notification bell, just press on it, and then from today, any video we'll be posting on the channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. We are also live on Facebook and TikTok, so just like the page, share the video, you leave your comment or any question that you have, just put it under the comment section and we shall give you answers to your questions. So it has always come to the time where we have to bring the proceedings to an end, but before then, Torgbui will be giving us his last word and the advice he has for us as viewers, so that we can learn from that, and then we pick up the number and call him. So Torgbui, your last word on today's program. Then please you look into my camera.
You know,
the
last word I'm going to give to our people is, your parents. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Someone that has given birth to you, or someone that has given birth to you, will not wish or plan any evil for you.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Great.
Someone that has given birth to you will never plan you become a mad person on the street or wherever. Are you getting it? So what we need to do is, anything that is for our parents, we need to take good notes of those things and follow those things, and we never got lost in life.
Okay.
But when you abandon something that is for your family, or that is for you, something that is in existence, or something that has brought into existence by your parents or your fathers, your forefathers or something, and you get that thing for another thing and go into another thing thinking that thing is going to risk your life, it's a lie.
Okay.
It's a big lie. Whatever that has been your the rescue for your forefathers, your fathers, or whatever, is the same thing that is going to rescue you
in terms of trouble.
In terms of trouble or whatever. So if you leave those things thinking you get solutions to your problems, you get rescue from any other thing, you are lying to yourself. So keep calm to whatever it's for you and hold it firm, and it will surely, get your problem solved for you. Thank you.
Anything that belongs to you, hold it firm, and it's going to solve all your problems for you. That's the last word from Torgbui. So please just do that, knowing that Anator will be the best thing to solve your problems. Pick up his number, call Torgbui, then you get your clarification, and all your problems will be solved. My name is Nakote Solomon. Sunday, on a different day and a different program, you shall see me again. Bye bye for today.